Okay. We are first position, which is good for Mimic and good for Contaminator. Cards are interesting. I want to do some Fremen stuff. Do we pick Helena, Eliza for the Mimic or Paul? Well, I think Paul is the most exciting of these. Eliza probably has a better shot at the still suit manufacturers, or I mean, Helena does, but honestly, we can probably get to 5 easier on Paul. Let's play Paul. Versus Ariana, Yuna, and Leto. Nice mix of leaders and options here. Okay, so we probably don't have the persuasion we're looking for. We could open smuggling or fold space. We may not see those spaces again for a long time. If we play experimentation and signet ring, we're going to have 2 persuasion. If we go signet ring to Arakeen, it becomes afterwards. It becomes impossible for us to hit 5, which is a good reason to play Seek Allies. Just grab the fold space. The problem is Leto's sitting in front of us, so the value of fold space is really quite low. We play signet ring here. We draw a dagger. There's not good options for us here, really. I mean, we have 3 0 persuasion cards in our hand. It just wasn't meant to be. We just have to. I think we just have to take our mind off of the stillsuit manufacturers. We got other stuff we can do instead. That's just how it is. Maybe I should have played experimentation instead. But if we reveal it, I mean, playing it, revealing it's the same thing. We end up at the end of the day, we end up with 1 block. I could have Wealth Mentat. I wonder if that would have been the best thing to do. Because the Wealth doesn't... like, neither of these cards cost me Persuasion. In retrospect, I think Wealth Mentat was the correct play. But I didn't have enough time. I mean, I was thinking about it. It took me too long to figure out what the best play was going to be. So we can either experiment here or we can Seek Allies. I think Seek Allies is just way better. The question is where? The rewards for the combat are not very good. So I think the answer is wealth. We could tech negotiate to try to block somebody from hitting this stillsuit manufacturer. But I just don't think it's... Again, I don't think it's worth getting married to that card. Besides, there are... destruction tokens anyway, so we might not even get it bond reveal. We know we're going to get a Contaminator, most likely, but we don't know anything else. So, yeah, I think we sit the combat out and we go to Wealth and just try to play a Swordmaster. It's awkward to have 2 daggers with no combat, but it is what it is. We drew an awkward hand, it just gotta live with it. Besides, I mean, Truthsayer and Test of Humanity are very good cards. So it's fine. Is Ariana going to go for the stillsuit manufacturer? That'd be pretty cool. That'd be really cool, actually. This is a great card for her. I could blow up the road to try to prevent it. But, I mean, then I flip into, like, a Tolaxu Master, right? Like, it doesn't really make sense. or in the shadows or something. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't really. It's not logical to do that. Just to block Ariana of all people. I will get Swordmaster next round if by some miracle I both draw green in my next hand and also nobody goes to smuggling. But we just assume that there's no way that happens. So we get Contaminator, an insanely good card. And Test of Humanity or Truthsayer. Well, Test of Humanity goes to City. Truthsayer... They both go to green. Test of Humanity has a little bit more persuasion. Truthsayer goes to Emperor. Take Test of Humanity. I think it's a little bit better with no unload. Carryall would be good for Ariana. Maybe she's going for that. Well, yep, see, that's what I said. Like, you actually just reveal a stronger card. But Yuna has 4, so she's going to get that stronger card. So we have to adapt, right? Like, we wanted Still Suit Manufacturer. It's gone. Oh. Firm Grip and Web of Power going in the first round. So we don't... So basically, we're not getting any alliances. We have to find points elsewhere. Okay, she goes Stilgar instead. Defensible position. Defensible position for sure. Now I've got all the troops, which is nice. I did actually draw the green and the yellow, so, you know, if by some miracle Yuna doesn't go smuggling, then I will get my Swordmaster. Contaminator on top, which is good to know about. Means if we draw, we could probably play that to Fremen. But we have more faction right now than we have agents. So maybe it'd be better to not to draw and to leave it for next round. She goes to Fold Space. So, you know, there is a shot. I don't think these guys will let me have smuggling, but it could happen. Yuna was the person that would most want to. Yeah, I knew that there wasn't a great shot that I was going to get that. Good blocker from stealing Swordmaster from me by going Wealth again, though. But if I do that, I can't go Hardy Warriors. I think it's fine. Got to get that Emperor point sometime, and if I end up getting this Firm Grip, then I'll be very happy that I did that. I can play Test of Humanity and still have 4, but not 5, which means I won't get Piter. I think we take Test of Humanity to Carthag because the combat's good. But it depends on what the other players do. We could also take it to Mentat. You know what? I like Test of Humanity, Mentat, and then, like, Contaminator, Hardy Warriors. If Hardy Warriors is available, it's a good play. it means that we don't get the firm grip, but firm grip's never been my favorite card anyway. And I'm revealing last, so I probably don't get it regardless. And I have a token, so we don't get Carthags. That, to me, that says, hey, maybe we want to go Hardy. There's two other players that both have water that could go there instead. Tech negotiation. Okay. Oh, she gets the Mimic Orders. Okay. Holtzman. Alright. We can screw up their reveals by going Test of Humanity next action. He does not have Hardy Warriors access, so we are going to go Mentat off of Test of Humanity. Yuna probably just goes ahead and loses a troop here. Test of Humanity is also interesting because, like, you don't want to discard your experimentations, whereas you were perfectly comfortable discarding and doing the Desert Planet. Drops a dagger. Okay. Reconnaissance. Okay. So 1 persuasion, 0 persuasion, but 1 dagger. And then Newt. Or not Toon. Maybe he doesn't play Toons in Yu-Gi-Oh! But I'm gonna call him Newt. He could lose a troop. Dangerous game, but he could do it. Drops a dagger as well. So they both went down 1 dagger, which means there was a net no effect there. It's a logical play, actually. Unless, of course, Yuna has the combat card. But then both going down daggers is good for me because it means that I can Hardy Warriors and be more likely to win. Ooh, she had the Web of Power already. Brutal. She also didn't go Interstellar. Ariana picks up, I'm guessing, Firm Grip. She buys Twisted Mentat, which is exciting. But does she get the Firm Grip? Goes to the Throne Room, okay. So we might actually get Firm Grip here. Nope, Leto's got 4. It's a card that's very annoying for him to have. Especially when he's already at 3 points. Okay, I guess I get the Firm Grip. Are you blowing up the row? We have to do this because we have no daggers in hand. Can't go for less, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and... Is there any reason not to pick up Firm Grip here? We have a Contaminator. And a Test of Humanity. No, we ought to pick up the Firm Grip. We already have 2 on Emperor. It's a no-brainer. We have a lot of agent boxes. We need to go ahead and get our swordmaster. I'm honestly just going to go ahead and go up on Emperor again. I want to get this alliance as soon as possible. And I want to take it out of reach of Yuna with her, you know, her web of power and such. We're not getting Interstellar for a long time anyway. Let's see what our cards are before we choose the bump. Guild authorization does change the equation. We go up on guild now. I guess that actually gives us Interstellar this round, which means we get Swordmaster. It's very essential. This is incredibly useful. Come on, Yuna. Are you just out of the game now? What is this? Man, Cloak and Dagger is such a cool combat. Yeah, she's out. Well, I guess this is a chance for me to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Sorry, guys. Yep, alright, she had to get removed. That's really unfortunate. Leto blocks me on smuggling, which is why I'm very glad to say that I have the guild authorization. He's at 4 points, holy crap. Combat in two factions. Well, we don't want to go for any alliance besides, I guess, Emperor, really. Like, going for guild alliance is just a bad idea because Leto is in the game. Let's just keep going up Emperor. Game will go a lot faster now with an AI Yuna, at least. One, two, three, four, five. 5 out of 7 of our cards we could draw with our Signet Ring have agent boxes. So we're most likely to draw an agent box if we play our ring. We could end up with nothing to do if somebody goes tech negotiation and we draw, like, convincing. It's possible. It's not likely. But that's all to say that I think we should play ring and not dagger. I guess we play Ring to Swordmaster, we see what the row is, and if, powerful card shifting, Piter, for example, If these are available to Ariana, we maybe blow the row up. I don't know. I don't know that we should blow up over shifting. We're already like not really going for alliances this game anyway, so shifting doesn't really hurt us. I don't think we're going to lose Emperor Alliance. So what did Leto do? He went Arakeen and put 1 troop in. We've got a pretty good shot at this combat. Contaminators, well, can't play that, so we're not going to get the combat. And then somebody took tech negotiation, so we actually just have to reveal early. Leto should take shifting, and it's crazy that he's going to win this combat. But Contaminator was one of only 2 cards we could have drawn that was not going to let us participate in the combat in any way. Well, shifting is good. The problem with shifting is that, like, we have no water. Like, genuinely, we have no water. And the spice just got mined. It's 2 persuasion card, though. It's crazy he's going to win this for just 1 troop. It's actually frustrating, too, because he's at 4 points. And I can't do anything about it. I guess I should have played the dagger, but, I mean, again, there's only, like, a very small chance that happened. I need to factor in the fact that Stillsuits was taken, but I didn't. That was kind of my fault. Like, not getting that action is pretty bad. If we lose to Leto, this is going to be the reason why, is this round right here. Firm grip on top. Okay. Keys to power. Okay. It's pretty good for us, actually. We already have the 2 Emperor. Now he's going to have Swordmaster. Well, there's nothing we can do about that. There's just nothing we can do about that. Could experiment here. We're gonna get Interstellar next round, and that lets us hit Mentat. Could get our Scarab. Just an intrigue card. Okay, not a good intrigue card, but you never know. Drop him. 2 persuasion. dagger. Persuasion. And city access for whatever it's worth. Maybe she can keep... Oh, maybe she can keep that alliance away from Leto. Damn. Can't believe someone took wealth. Oh, she's gonna pull it back up. Okay. Hold on. Don't go wealth. Don't do it. You want to get in the combat. Come on. Cool. Go ahead and get our alliance. Go up with whom? At this point, we really just ought to probably be chasing the basics on the other factions. Although we could take guild with fold space, but then we're not in the combat, which is not great. So we already have quite a bit of Fremen access. We don't need to go up on Fremen. We have BG access. We have Emperor access. Maybe it is guild. We can always take it from interstellar shipping next round. So that's a smart time to blow the row up. Do we get this guild ambassador? Go to Erkin and see what we can get, I think. I hate feeding Leto, but I think it is the guild ambassador here. Or we get Chom Delegate. Okay, just kidding. She had the one. Yeah, it's guild ambassador. Now we could get this subject to try to race for that spice ahead of green, but I think we're gonna get there before him anyway. It's not a guarantee. We have 3 specimens, so we can just straight up buy reclaimed, but the subject is probably better than that. Probably. Let's just do reclaim. I don't want to put a card in my deck. Tiebreaker for the win. Maybe? Nope. If only I was at the end of the research track, but I'm not. Blackmail costs her, though. I don't necessarily want to cost her, but, you know, whatever. That's lucky. Alright. So, shifting or signet ring? Let's take spice from the track and take shifting, I think. Let's do it like this. So, advance, call, spice, guild, go down with Emperor to go up 2 with BG. 2 troops. Pretty good. And we can get the spice and the point if we Signet Ring and then play the Contaminator next. Signet Ring to wear. It's also bad for her to blackmail when she has Mimic Orders. Makes it really hard for her to get that to go off. She's getting value out of that Twisted Mentat. If we go to Mentat ourselves, we'll draw 2 cards, which seems kind of good. Hey, Firm Grip. I think we have to take you next, because I don't want wealth to get taken. Tell you what, Blackmail is a much better card than Tiebreaker. The bright side of all this is that even though Ariana is mopping up some points, she doesn't have a Swordmaster, and she's not close to one. Well, she probably gets it next round off of, like, Interstellar, though. Nobody else is gonna take it from her, but it's round 6. Round 6 Swordmaster is not exactly fast. We kind of need Leto not to go wealth here so that we can actually use this Firm Grip for something. Otherwise, it's going to be a total waste. Cool. We need to do this before someone takes it. Man, I should have been the one to get Mimic Orders, huh? Ooh, full scale. It's cool. She's gonna have 2 dreads now. Don't go still suits, please. We kind of have a specific set of actions we need to take. I think it's going to happen, though, because he has faction, probably. Nope. Tech negotiation. Okay. Does he just buy Holtzman instead of buying his faction bump? Smuggling. Okay. Do that. It's like 2 point swing. No need to deploy, though. But we're not beating Ariana anyway, so what's the point? I mean, we have 2 daggers in hand. Our 1 troop probably beats their 1 troop. Ariana revealed early, so she only used 1 action that round. But the problem is she could just keep snowballing combat victories with those 2 dreads. The Twisted Mentat's honestly working really well for her. Because the downside of that card is that you like burn all the cards in your hand, but she's just going to Research Station over and over again with her water, so it's not costing her anything really. Man, it's pretty close. Let's blow up the row. Let's try to get in the shadows. We didn't. But is high priority travel as good? No, but I think on Paul it's acceptable. Let's try the card out at least. Okay, so we're at 8 points. How do we get our last 3 points? Well, this is 1 right here. This is 1 right here. That's 2 points. Maybe SMF. Machinations doesn't do it. We don't have any more combat points or faction points. And unfortunately, if somebody else wins this Machinations, we really don't like it. I think I hit Research Station here, actually. We've got the water. So that or do we play Test of Humanity there? Or, I don't know. Could always Mentat with Test of Humanity, maybe. Let's open here. Or should we try to get something out of every agent box? What's Research Track giving us right now? It's pretty good. This Vicious Talents isn't doing a whole lot for us. It's actually an ambush. So we actually don't want to mulligan that. But if we, oh, we're red, we're not green. Ariana's the one that's got all the research, of course. What am I talking about? Just keep pushing Scarabs. There's another point to be had. We're just 2 Scarabs away. Man, I don't even know if we care about this combat. So research now, what does it do for us? Not much. Can we get an SMF? Selected Breeding Trash a Dagger? Maybe? Okay, just kidding. Not an option. So do this instead, I suppose. Do this. Okay. We can buy another scarab this round. It's an intrigue card, but not a point. Okay, well, we can just load up on spice for the next guild ambassador, I guess. Or we can play Test of Humanity to screw with him a little bit. It's better to be proactive. Also helps us with our vicious talents to do this. How bad is it if Ariana gets this? Probably not that bad. I mean, we have the shifting allegiances. Who cares? We're going to trigger a shuffle, and we could draw the Guild Ambassador again, which would be pretty awesome. I guess we have to worry about Mimic Quarters. I just don't think it's worth spending this stuff on it. There's a 2-point combat next round, probably. Unless we get unlucky with Grand Vision, we're better off spending this stuff now. Plus, if she wins the combat, then her dread goes to the sport space instead of on the inner garrison for next round. We just don't have any more points we can gain from factions, so there's not really a whole lot we can get out of this. Go to 10. That's not going to end the game. And we probably buy the negotiate withdraw just for the troop. I think that's a mistake. Because we really want to draw this Guild Ambassador again. And we're probably not getting an SMF no matter what. So I think we just buy nothing. I mean, the odds of us drawing the Guild Ambassador is not great. But it's our ticket to victory, so we ought to play around it. What just happened? Laxu puppet for Gurney. Okay. She's at 8. She's definitely a contender now, and she probably is going to get a block off of whatever this combat is, yeah. I think we might just double cross her early. So no Guild Ambassador. It's not on top either. The Firm Grip will also give us a Spice Must Flow, so we want to draw as much as possible here. We're at 6 Persuasion. We don't need to win the combat. Honestly, if we... Like, I think we just win as long as we get an SMF or Guild Ambassador, you know? She blitzed the Scarab track. It's kind of like a Kwisatz when she uses it like that. Get another faction bump if we research, but we get a point if we get a research from Scarab, which is just better, unless we're losing an alliance to like Ariana specifically. Could also go to like Siege Tabor and then hit Research Station, which is pretty good. Research Station's a point. I think I like that. Open this. Okay. So the dagger's bad, but the firm grip being on top is excellent. Because we can draw it with our Signet Ring no matter what. What are you planning? She's having a good game. It's really cool to see Ariana's doing well. In general. She drops Convincing. Ariana drops a Troop, which is interesting also. Leto drops a Dagger. Let's trash. The daggers might matter. Let's trash the high priority travel. There's our point from the Scarab track. Now, if Ariana, like, goes to wealth, maybe she steals it somehow. So now she's at the point where all of her experimentations draw her cards. Currently, we have 9 in hand. Buy an SMF is 11. Buy this is 12. That's 12. We don't have to play to the combat. But why do that when we can just draw the experimentation with Signet Ring? Kind of wanted Carthag. Just, so what do we do now? We have no city if we do that. It's looking increasingly like we've won the game. We just double cross whoever's ahead. If we pick up an artillery with dagger, it's dagger neutral, so I guess why not? Oh my god. Ariana is definitely getting to 11 this round, so let's go ahead and take her down a little bit there. Oh, Sleeper must awaken. Shoot, I thought I had another point that I don't have. I thought I was farther along on that track. I guess I had to play Contaminator. We've got 2 ambushes. It's not enough. She's gonna win. No, I'm gonna beat her on Spice Tiebreaker, I'm pretty sure. She'll go to 11 with me, and then I'll have more spice. Unless she's got a point card. I have a point card, but I can't use it. Wow. Close game. It isn't that weird. Immortality just being different. A game where, like, you end up in a two-way tie between Ariana and Paul. That wouldn't have happened in Ix. That would not have happened in Ix. Wow. I thought that I was actually going to win by more than that. But then she revealed the full scale for a bajillion daggers. Getting those Twisted Mentat was no joke. In my like tabletop paper games of Immortality, have found this card to be disappointing. But she really got a lot of value out of it. So, yeah. And I had 3 alliances too, and she's still tied me, because she won 4 combat points, right? Whereas I have no combat points to speak of. So sometimes it's good to have alliances. Game didn't turn out how we expected. There was no still suit manufacturer stuff going on, but you know, still ended up pretty good. Guild Ambassador was a nice one for that point there. Although had I not spent that spice, I would have had Sleeper Must Awaken, so it really didn't end up mattering at the end of the day. It was point neutral, you could say. She caught up fast in the last round. That was crazy. I still want to play some Mariana on this expansion. I haven't gotten a chance to, and I'm pretty excited. So, anyway. MVP card. It's got to be Firm Grip, right? I mean, sure, Test of Humanity was cool. Firm Grip, man. I mean, it's an SMF this round. Really helped us with all these alliances. Yeah, it's Firm Grip for sure. I wonder what the thumbnail should be. Probably Contaminator, though. Contaminator is such a good card. Yeah. Anyway, good game, guys.